Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Alexandra here. I hope you guys are doing well. I think I'm going to film two videos for you today, and I think I'm going to be filming two intro videos for 2026. It is the 7th of December when I'm filming these. It's a little bit early. You're probably not going to see them till like later on in the week, but I have a lot of videos I want to film this year before the end of the year, and it's holiday time and there's not a lot of time. So I'm filming a couple today just to get them out of the way. So the first one, as you've seen by this video, it's probably going to be like rolling highlighter project pan 10 use or something like that. I haven't quite decided on the name, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have a lot of highlighters, specifically a lot of single highlighters, but I am also going to include like highlighters that are in palettes or whatever. I can hear Gypsy's tippy taps come down the hallway. She hears mom talking and she wants to be included or see what mom's doing. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Yes, you hear mom talking. You want to come up? No, you don't. You never do. Anyways, so I'm probably going to do updates, I think, for this every 3-ish months on my channel. I did hit pan this year on quite a few highlighters, but as a whole, there are several highlighters in my collection that I've never used, and it's one of my favorite products. So with this project doing like a 10 use goal, I get to like hopefully use more of those highlighters and test out things and kind of figure out maybe when I want to try to pan or hit pan on in 2027. So this year is really just going to be about like using all my highlighters as a whole. I've been thinking about doing this for several years now. I've had tunnel vision on a few things, but that's what I'm going to do this year. So I picked 3 highlighters already that I want to work on for the next 3-ish months. And even when I hit that 3-month mark, if I haven't hit the 10 uses on it, I'm still going to roll it, keep it going. And I'm only going to roll in a new product once I've hit 10 uses on whatever highlighter that is. Typically, not including like my Pan That Palette everyday work highlighter, I probably only use highlighter in my everyday life maybe 10 times in the month. So there'll definitely be things not getting rolled out every 3 months, I don't think, but that's fine. So we're just gonna go with it and see how I do. Probably a whole lot of rambling for nothing. If you know, you know. I have picked 3 like probably difficult highlighters or a bit more like unique highlighters to work on in the first 3-ish plus months of 2026. I don't know why I did this. I guess because it was like gloomy and January and there'll be February in there. So like Valentine's Day, and I don't know. I've just picked these 3 things. This is what I wanted to work on, and we'll just see how it goes. But the first one is my KVD Metal Crush in Rose Shock. I don't think I've ever used this on my face, and for a while there, I was buying a lot of pinky highlighters and not using them. I was hoarding them because I love them so much, and pink highlighters were a thing a few years ago, probably like 10 years ago now. So I was like hoarding them, and I'm like, oh, I'll get to them, let me pan other things first, and I never got to them. And now I don't really like this shade of highlighter as much. So that's a thing. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I've only ever swatched it. It's pretty, but again, not so much my style anymore, but it's pretty. Let me get a makeup wipe for you guys, and I think I'm gonna swatch them once they're all shown to you because I think that'll be really fun. So I'm gonna swatch them for you at the end. That way I'm not like, because I wanna swatch them on my palm. Anyways, the second thing that I really like, and I have 2 of them in my collection with 2 different shades, is by Fenty Beauty, and this is the How Many Carats highlighter. This was like super viral or whatever, also quite popular quite a few years ago. I have used this, but the formula is, I guess it's baked, so you can't really see. And I don't feel like this picks up like at all with a brush, so I'm gonna have to like use my finger. Really pretty. Again, hardly any use on it, so we'll see how that goes. And then the third highlighter that I want to work on to begin this project with is from my Jeffree Star Platinum Ice palette. Not much use on this palette. I still have the plastic on the mirror and this little guy. And that is the purple shade in Lavender Snow. This is specifically the reason why I bought this palette, was for this shade, because I didn't want to like commit to the big pink one, like, you know, the big pink packaging, whatever they wear, Skin Frost, because they're freaking huge. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more from here. So yeah, I think the one that has the most use is honestly this Pink Chill. But like you can see, there's no hardly use on this palette. So I want to work on the Lavender Snow 10 uses. And I don't know how that's going to go as well. It is a pretty like purple highlighter. So I'm going to get some swatches for you guys right now. His formulas are super creamy and chalky and thick for the Skin Frost. So let's see if you can, yeah. So that's what the Lavender Snow looks like. Super pretty, but like super in your face and super thick. She thick, like I said. I'm gonna swatch the Fenty one for you guys. Very sheer formula, and it's just like glittery, if that makes sense. See, it's like wet, it looks wet. See if I can do that right beside. Pretty, right? Super pretty. I mean, stunning. I really feel like the Fenty Beauty one in the Diamond Bomb or whatever it is, the Diamond Bomb formula would make a really pretty eyeshadow. So maybe I'll bang that one out with like uses on my eyes. I don't know. And it would also be like really pretty on my body, but like I'm not going anywhere this winter that's like hot or anything. So there's that. And finally, the Metal Crush one for you. This is also a very similar formula to the Jeffree Star, real thick and chalky. I don't know if that's, or chunky. I don't know if that's the right. Doesn't swatch as well. It's really chalky and really, there we go. So yeah, those are the 3 shades that I'm going to be, or the 3 highlighters that I'm going to be working on in 2026. They're all really pretty, and they would probably all make stunning eyeshadows, truly. If I had to guess, I think the Diamond Bomb will be the one that will probably be the most easy to hit my first 10 uses on, because the other 2 are just like really in your face. And I love a really in your face highlighter, but like these are really in your face. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go and like which one I'm gonna hit pan on first, or which ones I'm gonna love, which ones I'm not gonna love in overall in this project. Excited to like get some uses on my highlighters because it's been a minute and they be lacking. They have been neglected a lot. So super excited. Super excited. This will be really fun. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see this update for 3 months, but like I'll be working on them, okay? Just, you know that. I will be working on them. To mention, I'm not going to start using any of these products until January 1st. I'm not going to like get a head start even though it's still December. I still have too much more use on my Panette palette for 2025 than I want to get used up on. So you won't see me using these till 2026. I will be updating you in the new year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.